Okay, I didn't even have myself pulled up on the live. That's a new one that I've never done before. Not have myself pulled up on the screen before I go live. I looked up and it said showtime, and I just like, okay, I better hurry up. Welcome in Linda, Jan, Jennifer, and thank you, Linda, for being a new member of my channel. That's awesome. And I saw that Jennifer Ocean Homestead was gifted a membership on the last live. So if you guys can hear me, if you would put a share this on your community tab to get a few more people in here tonight, that'd be awesome. And I heard a rumor that maybe Jan was giving away some seeds tonight on her channel. I'm going to give away a little bit of seeds myself. So I am going to be going out of town today. We're going to go see my husband's mom. Hello, New Horizons, above and beyond. Welcome in Tina and Eric with Rainy Ridge. And Carol. Hi, Carol. So anyway, trying to get caught up on people's videos. Also trying to do some member appreciation type activities. Hello, Ann Philbeck and Daniel Boone, Sports Highlights. So just started doing members drawings. So if you're a member, if you would put the, what do you call it? The little symbols in the chat, the little, what do you call those? The little, oh my gosh. Somebody help me out here with the words. The words. You know, the little symbols you get if you're a member. I forget what it is. Jan should have them. Jennifer should have them. Emoji. Yes. Oh my gosh, I couldn't come up with the word emoji. Yeah. I need to get some new emojis, but if you guys will put some emojis in the chat if you're a member, I can see what they look like in the chat. I need to pull up my chat on my phone here real quick. So what kind of plans do you guys have for this weekend? Anybody got plans? We're going to go see mother-in-law.
With more and more.
Then we have a few activities at home we need to do. So she lives about 2.5 hour drive from here. So I will be riding in the car during Jan's live. There we go. Texas, flower, chicken, pumpkin, cat, balloon, deer. Cool. I know I need to work on those and see which ones actually look cool. But I've never mastered the class of emojis. It's all good. I understand. I haven't been able to get to my channel in the past month due to a very bad situation. Sorry about that. Yeah, a lot of tragedy type stuff going on right now. Andale's husband is sick. My sister-in-law is also sick, and my sister is having tests run as well. So there's like a lot of prayer requests. A lot of people needing prayer right now. A lot of brokenness in the world right now. So you don't know how. That's okay. Like wherever you would go to get an emoji, Carol, also there will be a list on top of the emojis that has the emojis that are the ones for just the members. Yeah, it's a lot of things going on right now on our YouTube family is having some problems. Me included. My sister had some tests ran. So hopefully she's going to be okay. She has some tests coming up, I think. I don't know if it's next week or the next week. I'll have to get the actual date from her. And then my sister-in-law is having problems with kidney disease. And then, just my mom is fine right now. And as far as I know, my mother-in-law is fine. I'll be able to check in with her more because we'll be there tonight. We're going to stay Friday night and part of Saturday, and then we'll drive back Saturday evening. That way we won't miss church on Sunday. I'll say some prayers for you. Yeah, lots of tragedies going on. Like I said, Gianna's going to do a seed giveaway. I'll be driving, but I told her I would be available on the phone if she needed a little help with maybe trying to figure out the giveaway tool. This is going to be her first time to use the StreamYard giveaway tool. So I hope it goes well for her. Hello, Mimi with Mimi's Place. Yep. So that's pretty much it. Heather and I haven't really picked out what our subject's going to be for Healthy Goals Wednesday yet. We'll probably talk about that probably Monday or Tuesday. But if you guys have any suggestions for a possible health type subject, you could put that in the chat and I'll mention it to her. And we'll see. We were trying to get some guests, but they were having problems right now. So Jen's a little nervous about working that giveaway tool. Yeah, it takes a few times to get the hang of it, Jan, but then it's just like so easy. And then even once you know, you still kind of screw up a little bit occasionally. But yeah, it's not hard. If I can do it, anybody can do it. So pretty easy. So yeah, we're going out of town. I got my bag packed. I have this really huge fan that I sleep with at night because my husband snores. And I call the fan the monsoon because it's really loud. And the buzz noise just kind of drowns out the sound of the loud snoring. So I got to have the monsoon with me. Hello, Heather, Milk and Honey Heritage Farms. How are you? Yeah, you need to keep. Yeah, Heather, if you're available after this, Jen might need help with that giveaway tool because I'm going to be traveling. I told her I'd be available on the phone. Also, Jerry. So me, Jerry, and Heather, you should probably, we all just try to stay available. You should be fine. Your hands are dirty, but she's listening. Understandable. I was trying to I was working on a member shout out video. So, working on that. And it's really, really super hot outside. And every time I go out there, I get bit by mosquitoes. Like even in the daytime, they're biting. It's crazy. So I don't even want to go out there. I have a really light jacket. I've been putting on a jacket to go outside and water and long stretchy pants and socks that cover my ankles because they will bite your ankles and your feet. It's terrible. I mean, I'm kind of over summer, and I got to admit I'm somewhat over gardening right now because it's too hot and the mosquitoes are biting me like crazy. Hello, Loose Screw Ranch, Kim. Welcome in. Hello, Kristen with Bella's Whisper Farmstead. Last night, my husband's channel, Taz Adventures, was 1 away from 500. So if I have a moderator, will y'all put the link for Taz Adventures in the chat? He's going to try to, after all this time, he's pretty much just called it a hobby. I finally convinced him to try to monetize his channel now that he's at almost 500. So he is actually starting to work on his watch hours. So if you have an available device and you feel like being nice to my husband, he has a playlist that you can run. Let's see. I'm cooking enchiladas and forgot to buy cheese. Oh, no. Yeah, that's kind of a necessary ingredient, isn't it? Oh man, now you're making me want enchiladas. I love enchiladas. The Thermosil doesn't help with the mosquitoes. It's crazy. Yeah, I made my own mosquito repellent and it didn't work either. So because it didn't work, I never actually put out the video because I'm like, I'm not going to put it out unless I know it's working. So the video never got released. Yeah. You have to send me the recipe, Anne. I actually put something in the mail to you today. Just letting you know. And I'm sorry it took me so long to get it out. Hello, High Country Homestead. How are you? The Reluctant Bee Granny. Welcome in. Yeah, understand. It takes a lot of work to get watch hours. It's a lot of work. It takes a team. It takes a group of friends to help you. I gotta say, I've never done it by myself. I've monetized 2 channels now, and this channel and my ministry channel both. I had help. I've never claimed that I did it by myself. I had help both times. So I definitely feel like that you need help. You need a group of friends to help you. So yeah, my husband is sitting on $4.99 right now. I'm going to see if I can get the link here in the chat. So if you realize that you're not friends with my husband's channel, you can click on this link, maybe put a couple of videos in your watch later list, and he would appreciate that. So here's going to be the link to my husband's channel. Okay, there you go. Oh, okay. Jen put it up. Also, Rainy Ridge put it up. I guess I hadn't gone far enough down in the chat to see it yet. Let's see. Yeah, I would appreciate it personally if you would go by and friend my husband's channel to get him the last friend that he needs for his channel. Hello, Kevin with Tuber Chat. How are you? Yeah, he has a channel. He does a little bit of everything. He does devotions on his channel. He does car and plane models. He does fishing. He's what else? What else is he doing on his channel? He's done some DIYs before. So trying to monetize both channels. Sometimes it's easier. My opinion on it is if you have 2 channels, work really, really consistently hard on one channel. And once you've monetized that channel, then start working on monetizing the other channel, because it takes all of your effort, in my opinion, to monetize a channel, to monetize one channel. So if you have 2 channels, you're dividing your attention, 2 or 3 channels, 4 channels, whatever. You're dividing your attention between all the channels. But if you focus on one channel, you have a way better chance of getting yourself monetized. So that's my opinion. If you have 2 channels, work on one, whichever one has the most watch hours right now. Just begin with one. Leave the other one sitting there. Finish monetizing that one and then go back to it. Because it's really, really hard to have 2 at one time. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Anne. Does anybody have any questions about, YouTube things, how to do this or how to do that? Because if I don't know the answer, I can ask among my friends and get you an answer back on that. So you have any questions, how to set something up, how to set up feature channels, how to make a thumbnail, how to whatever. And whatever questions you have, if you'll let me know, if I don't know the answer, I'll get the answer and email it to you. Yeah, my garlic is doing really good. I actually harvested one the other day because I was making something I needed garlic with. But really, I've only harvested 2. The rest are waiting for next year so that the bulb on the garlic will get bigger. So I think I've been pretty successful with the garlic, considering this is my first time to ever do garlic. Hello, Jamie. How are you? I appreciate you guys who went to my husband's channel to thank you. Yeah, I know some of you guys have extra channels. So now I have Gail Southern Living, Broken Hearts Ministry is my ministry channel, my secondary channel. Then I have a third channel that I used to put out coupon videos on. I went ahead and changed the name of that one to be Gail Bailey. And that is what we're going to call my personal channel for now. But if I ever get a reason to need a third channel, that one's out there and I'll start working on it. But at this time, we're just going to consider it a personal channel. But if you see that on your, like if I'm maybe doing the replay of your live or whatever, and I put replay and then it has that name, you'll know that's me. That's my personal channel. So I am watching you. Sometimes if you've been watching channels for a while, you have to have, multiple accounts so that you can, continue. Also, if you didn't know, a lot of people, after they've ran on their couple of accounts that they have, they'll run it on their TV. And on your TV, you can actually run it as a guest and it will be anonymous and you can help people out that way. Barely keep up with one channel. I know, that's what I'm saying. Hello, Robin. How are you? Ooh, that's a good question. Okay. That's a good question. I don't know how to do it. I had to have help when I did it, but I can hook you up with the person that can help you with that, Carol. I can help you with that. But what I'm going to do is give you a name. I'm going to give you a name and a phone number of the person who can help you with that. I have a friend who's in my phone who knows the person that would need to help you. So I'm going to get you a phone number for that, Carol. Toxins in your home. Oh, yeah. Let me write that down. Let's see if I have a pen. Whoop. Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm sure we all have a ton of toxins in our home. I'm pretty sure we all have a bunch of toxins in our home. I'm writing that down. I'll text that over to Heather. And if she doesn't have a subject picked out, there's a lot of things, really almost anything, could be a toxin. So it's how far do you want to go with that? And how much can you afford to go into it? Because technically, we shouldn't even really be using plastic. For our leftovers, we should be using glass. Because plastic could leach. But it's how far do you want to go into it? You want to buy yourself a nice set of Pyrex dishes and try to avoid plastic. You can do that. Yeah, because Gail Bailey used to be my coupon channel, so it still has videos on it and stuff. I just left the videos. They're not really hurting anything. So I just left the videos out there. That way, if somebody did want to go watch coupon videos over there, they could still watch videos on my personal channel. That's cool. Filthy, you must have been outside working, I'm guessing. I went out there for a little while, and just a little bit of time I went out there, I did sweat. This is what I would do, Carol. So this is something I do that I don't think everybody does. So say I have a group of 10 friends and I want to, play some of all of their videos. So I'll just put it in order. I'll just go, okay, High Country, Rainy Ridge, Jamie. I'll make up a playlist. I'll give it a name. I'll call it, friends or buddies or whatever. And I'll make up a private playlist. You can also make it public. Actually, if you wanted to run it on your TV, making it public would be good. And you just put all your friends in there and then you can run it on your TV. So make the playlist on your channel that you want and name it whatever you want, make it public, and then you can pull that up on your TV and go down to that playlist and let it go. And if it helps, some people will play them in order. They'll play 10 Carol videos or whatever. But what I like to do is kind of mix it up. Go, hey, Jennifer, High Country, Rainy Ridge, Carol, Jan, Robin, and just kind of mix it up a little bit to where you're kind of maybe taking yourself off of the radar as to what activity you're actually up to there. Kind of being sneaky. But anyway, that's how I do it. It's really good because you could be, you could do it at night. You could do it during the day. You could be working on other things. You could be in the garden. Oh, you have trouble with your knee right now. Yeah, I've been having a little trouble with my hip, my right hip lately. No, my left hip. Sorry, my left hip. Hi, Indiana Backyard Gardener. How are you? Cleaners. Yeah, cleaners. Yeah, cleaners can totally be toxic. Yeah, and one of the cleaners I use probably is quite toxic. Definitely need to have some ventilation because you could really mess yourself up with cleaning supplies. Yeah, the microplastics. Yeah, definitely can be absorbed into your skin. Yep. Yep. There's a lot of information about toxic. It also involves money because can you afford to go in and throw out all your Tupperware and buy new Pyrex dishes? Can you afford to stop using the skillet that leaves little bits of stuff in and use stainless steel? But with stainless steel, you have the sticking. That's what we have now. We only have one of those Teflon pans that we use mostly for eggs because eggs are almost impossible to cook in a stainless steel without it sticking. So we still have one, but mostly we're in stainless steel pans now. Yeah, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of toxins everywhere. I guess, you just have to kind of do the best you can with it to your ability, to what you can afford. There's completely organic toothpaste. You could probably make your own toothpaste. There's a lot of things you can do yourself if you have time. I do make my own laundry soap. That is one thing that I do. Yeah. Well, if you ever have followed Dr. Gundry with the plant paradox diet, he goes way far into toxins and what things to avoid. And that's actually when I invested in, I started trying to get away from plastic utensils. I think we have one spatula that's plastic, but the rest is all, like stainless stuff or wood. But yeah, there's a lot of ways you can try to avoid even avoid, Ziploc bags and things like that. So it's just, how far do you want to go into it? Like if you go to YouTube on your TV and you scroll, I mean, you can play it video by video, but of course that would take a lot longer. But mine actually, my remote will let me go down button, and get to where it's like it says, like if it says broke but bountifully blessed, there's an under section and another and another, and eventually it'll hit created playlist, and you can go to that playlist and click play all, and it'll play all. You won't be able to comment or thumbs up or any of that stuff. Yeah, a smart TV, a TV that has YouTube on it. I guess that probably would be a smart TV. Hello, Ark Wildman. How are you? Alrighty. Alrighty, guys. I am going to give away some seeds tonight from my own collection. These seeds are going to be for USA only because some of these seeds are quite bulky, and I don't think I can get them to go through Canada. The only time I can get them to go through Canada is if they're itty bitty tiny seeds. And I'll try to set it up. I have a couple of seeds I'm trying to process right now. They're really little, and I'm going to try to do maybe on Healthy Goals Wednesday or next Friday. I'll try to have some of those processed, and I'll send some of those out to some of the Canada folks up here. All right, so I'm going to draw for some seeds from my collection that I have. The possible choices are scrolling across the bottom. If there's none of those you're interested in, I can give you a more thorough list. It may take me till Sunday or Monday to do it because I'm going to be out of town. But if you will email me tonight on the email that's scrolling across the bottom. So those are your possible choices. Like I said, if you have all those or you're not interested in those, just say, can I have some more options? I just put in 4 because it was easier just to put in a few options for you. I see 2 people so far. So what are you guys up to this weekend? Or do y'all have any plans? We actually have a fort that we're going to go visit here in Texas. As we were coming home from Missouri, but we were going a different way because we were visiting some friends on our way home that live in Texas. We ended up on a different highway. And so we came across a fort in a town in Texas that wouldn't take us too long to get to. It could be like a day trip. So we're planning to do that in the next couple of weekends here pretty soon. So, all right, I see 8. So if you would like to win some seeds, type hashtag Friday. I'll give you like a couple more minutes.
Somebody's got monsoon ready to go.
I do. All right, I'm gonna draw 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Loose Screw Ranch. All right. If you will email me your mailing address and which one of those that you choose, that's scrolling across the bottom, congratulations on winning some seeds tonight. And I have those seeds right here, so I can just throw those in an envelope and try to get those in the mail. I pulled out the ones that I was going to do for tonight. All right. Let's see if I missed anything, because when you're over there doing the giveaway tool, it's really hard you can't see yourself. Love your cast iron. Yeah, I never got the skill of how to use cast iron properly. I do know how to clean it and take care of it, but that's about it. Electronic blanket. Yeah, I bet a heating pad. Yeah, I may have to do a heating pad soon. Your eggs do well in the cast iron. That's a good idea. I actually do have a cast iron. It's like a small one. Maybe I'll try that next time. I'll try to start cooking our eggs in the cast iron. Now, when we actually have a griddle, like a flat griddle, just use baking soda. I don't think I could handle that.
Handle what?
Using baking soda for toothpaste.
Oh.
I can gargle with peroxide, but I don't know about baking soda. But that's not too fun either, gargling with peroxide. Gargling with peroxide is an old-fashioned dental remedy. Oh, Heather, did you hear what the suggestion we got was to talk about toxins? Thrifting for things, garage selling, estate sales are good to check. Interesting. Yeah, everybody's saying cast iron. Cast iron seems to be the go-to for eggs. I'll have to give that a shot sometime. Yeah, I wish I could handle the taste of baking soda. No, I'd rather buy the Tom's. If I was gonna, you could buy the Tom's organic toothpaste. That might be a better option. It has a mint flavor. Just the bitterness. There's some things I can handle and some things I can't handle. Putting baking soda in my mouth when it's not mixed with something, not going to happen. Maybe I need to try harder. It's a smart TV. Yeah. If you'll call me like on Monday, Carol, I can help you, try to help you with that. I'm going to go out of town right after this live. So I only have one little cast iron. It's like maybe an 8-inch or 6-inch. It's small. It's not huge, but it'd probably be big enough for, probably big enough for an egg, like to fry an egg in or. Writing letters this weekend. That's good. I love writing letters is awesome. I wish people still did that. Wrote letters and sent cards. I mean, I still do get cards like from YouTube people and stuff. And I actually have a board in my hallway and in my craft room that has all the cards that you guys have sent me over the years. They're all tacked up on my board. I need to show them to y'all sometime. Yeah. So Loose Screw Wrench, don't forget to send your email. My email is scrolling across the bottom there. Jan, Simply Jan Homestead, is going to be doing a seed giveaway tonight. I heard a little birdie told me. Yeah, I don't know. I actually have spearmint in the garden. Maybe there's a recipe out there. But by itself. Wonder what the paste part of the toothpaste is, the white part. Wonder what that stuff's made out of. We need to look up. You know, one thing we need to do with that, if we do decide to do toxins, we need to look up the ingredients for one thing that's like crazy, you know, like hydrogenated blah, 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 and some long, crazy looking word, you know, or whatever. We need to look up some of those things and put that and talk about that. Processed food goes back to processed foods. You. What are we doing? The gooey part of the toothpaste. I have actually used Tom's organic toothpaste. It's actually pretty good. But yeah, I wonder what would bind it together to where the baking soda would be with the mint. Like what would be your binding agent, I wonder. Peppermint oil, baking soda, bentonite clay, and something else. Bentonite clay? I didn't know you could put that in your mouth. I know they use it on plants. I've heard of them using it on plants. Water. Doesn't seem like it sticks together very well with water, but I guess that would, yeah. I see what you're saying. Still, I mean, if you're not binding it together with something, you're still going to be tasting a mouthful of baking soda. Yeah, no. Not going to do it. Don't swallow it and don't spit it out and drain. Oh, the bentonite clay? Oh, so you would have to. Wow. With baking soda with coconut oil for deodorant. Now I could do that because I'm not putting it in my mouth. Some toothpaste use coconut oil. Oh, thank you for the super sticker, Linda. Very sweet. So sweet. Thank you. Much appreciated. July 2nd is the building skills giveaway. Yeah, there's going to be some great items given away. I think the main prize is some kind of a tool. Really cool tool. And there's several other things donated that I've seen. I know there'll be at least one gift card. Yeah. So it's going to be a good giveaway. That's going to be on Wednesday night. It will be after Healthy Goals Wednesday. It'll be at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. So you'd have to spit it in a cup, I guess. Yeah, I understand. So that'll be exciting. 4-piece DeWalt tool set with batteries. There's the prize there. I knew it was a tool, some kind of tool, but there's the specific tool that it is. Screwdriver sets. Very cool. So that'll be an awesome giveaway to look forward to for next week. I'm sure we'll be giving something away on Healthy Goals Wednesdays as well. Smart sprinkler controller. Awesome. I am actually going to start saving items and planning for a 10K giveaway in the future. Now that I've hit 9,000. So if there's something you would like to donate to that giveaway, I don't know at what point I will reach it. But if there's something you would like to donate, you can email me at the email that's scrolling across the bottom, or you can text me if you're in my phone, and I will write that down on a card and put it on my refrigerator so that when I get to that point, I'll remember who it was that had said they were going to donate a prize. Also, I'm sure the Building Skills Collaboration could probably use more prizes too. So you could contact any of the people in that collaboration to let them know you want to do a prize. Welcome in the Buddy Files. And that is Linda, Tammy, and let's see, Linda, Tammy, and Jan, who are running the Building Skills Collaboration. Wednesday night at, yeah, I'm not that close. I'm like 800 or 900 away. But I thought I would just start kind of saving up. Hello, Beth. How are you? Start picking up a few items. Awesome. Trouble with your phone and your internet? Yeah. Well, I still have 2 lines going down. Hey, now that we're on a live, I can show you what's actually going on with my phone now. So, can you see? Can you see the line? Wow. You see that line going down right here? It's so bright you can't even see it. You see the 2 lines? I've had that going on for a while. My phone is still working. But yeah, apparently the Razr is not a good phone. I'm not recommending it to anyone. We're done. We're done with the Razrs.
It sucks.
Yeah, exactly. It sucks. Okay, sounds cool. Thank you. Raised beds and fruit trees. That sounds cool. Yeah, so we're back to the phone's still working. I'll continue to use it as long as it will still make videos. At the point that it won't make videos anymore, then I'll have to get a different one. But for now, I'm just kind of dealing with it. But it does make it hard to read certain things because the line goes down and sometimes you can't read part of text and part of different things. So, yeah, that sounds exciting. So I heard this little rumor that Jennifer Ocean Homestead is moving to Maine. You should have moved a little more southern, Jennifer, because Maine is going to be expensive. The higher up you are northern, the more things cost. The further south you get, the less things cost. The cost of living is higher, and the further you go down, the cost of living is lower. So that's my opinion. That's my little 2 cents. But maybe compared to Canada, it's less. So just the border. Okay. Yeah. So because you're on the border, will you be able to get yourself a nice little post office box where you can get mail? Like your own mail from YouTube, I assume. Still in Canada, 3 hours from here, but the other side of the province. Yeah, y'all could totally meet in the middle. Y'all should totally do a meetup. No, we're not taking the camper. Our first time going out with this camper will be for our family reunion, which is around the 18th of July. So that will be our trial run. So you will be able to get like a P.O. box or a mail or a private mailbox or something there. Jan thought you were going to be in Maine. I call a moving meetup. I need your help. Well, there are some people up north there. Well, we'll see. If you move to Maine, Jamie's Country Living, she lives in Maine. So you could do a meetup with her. Yeah, I'm happy for you. I hope you like your new place better. I understand. Yeah. I usually feed my animals before I go out of town, so I probably need to do that myself. A brother in South Florida, cost of living is high. Yeah. Well, the cost of living in Florida is going to be high because it's a touristy state. But if you talk about non-touristy states like Texas, it's going to be a little cheaper. Oklahoma. But yeah, when you get by the water there, of course, your cost of living will be high because, it's touristy then. Call Tony and Joni. Do they live up there? Yeah. Downsizing. Yeah, I feel like I need to downsize into Maryland. I keep getting your state wrong, Jamie. I don't know why. I went from Ohio to Maine to Maryland. Oh, you've seen the house? That's cool. Close enough. I'm sure for Jamie's wondering what's wrong with me because I can't remember where she lives. Oh. I was going to say Jamie isn't in Maine. Yeah. It's an M state. Michigan, Minnesota, Maine, Maryland, one of those up there.
Where's the card?
Card? Purse? I think it's hanging on the chair in there.
Okay, we need to have that one for sure.
Yeah. I'm probably going to go ahead and end a few minutes early because I got a few things to do before. In all fairness, Gail, I thought Jamie lived in Maine too. Okay, Jamie, you need to start telling us every day where you live so we can remember. Hello, Andre. Come in. Track phone is cheap and it works great. I'll probably get the phone my husband has because it seems to take really good pictures and videos. So that's probably what I'm going to do. Yeah, we don't know what you're saying, but hola, hello. Yep. All right, I'm going to end a few minutes early. We're going out of town today, and I still have a few more things to do before we get to going out of town. I appreciate all of you guys coming in. Don't forget to go over to Simply Jan Homestead, and she's going to do some kind of seed giveaway tonight. So go by and check that out. And you guys all have a great night and a blessed weekend. Thank you so much for coming in and saying hello with me. And I will see you next Friday or Wednesday. Bye, guys.